just a losing. I just wanna know who you think you fooling. Break hotel, I'm out and moving. She said, promise me nothing's gonna change, cause honestly I've been all in my brain like constantly. I've been going on my way. She said I've been going on my way just to trust, and told me I'm so down to earth like what you thought it was. And I'm really starting to think I'm coming undone. Starting to lose the feeling every single time we touch. All these bitches play too much and that's the issue. I can't fuck with none of them, man, I can't pretend to. And how you going ghost after everything we've been through? I'm sending SOS cause I don't get the signals. I'm looking up and I can use an angel. I wish we could go back to being strangers. I know that you're going through stages. I'm beginning to think we toxic and I'm dangerous. You're not loving me no more, I'm just a losing. I just wanna know who you think you're fooling. Heartbreak hotel, I'm out and moving. She said, promise me nothing's gonna change, cause honestly I've been all in my brain like constantly. I've been going on my way. She said I've been going on my way just to trust, and told me I'm so down to earth like what you thought it was. And I'm really starting to think I'm coming undone. Starting to lose the feeling every single time we touch. I never meant to leave you all alone. I'm counting the days that I've been gone. It's sad to say that this is how it goes, but this is the path that we never chose. This gravity is pulling me away, and now I need to know, how do I get home back to you when I'm stuck in this hole that you're looking through? All I wanna do is fall asleep with you, but I'm stuck in this hole that's pulling me from you. How do I get home? So let's take it back to where things began, before that night when it all crashed down. This gravity is pulling me away, and now I need to know, how do I get home back to you when I'm stuck in this hole that you're looking through? All I wanna do is fall asleep with you, but I'm stuck in this hole that's pulling me from you. How do I get home? How do I get back? How do I get back? How do I get home, home back to you? How do I get back? How do I get back? How do I get home, home back to you? This gravity is pulling me away, and now I need to know, how do I get home back to you when I'm stuck in this hole that you're looking through? All I wanna do is fall Yeah, it's green on the other side. If you want another bride, saying that you got it tight, something that you'll never find. Hey, oh, another life, you gon' want another try, something like the other night, looking for another high. Hey, oh, expensive taste like a movie. Eyes only looking for the beauty. They don't wanna go if they know me. Maybe missing out an opportunity. Need a Uber X, try to pick you up on the way. Oh, insecurities gon' make it hard for you to lay low. Switch yourself for someone else who do it if they say so. Act it like you haven't seen you rolling with the halo, halo. Yeah, it said it's not on me. I know what I want, I'm just waiting for my calling. Yeah, you got a longing to make it with somebody, but lately you been stalling, oh lately you been stalling. Yeah, it's green on the other side. If you want another bride, saying that you got it tight, something that you'll never find. Hey, oh, another life, you gon' want another try, something like the other night, looking for another high. Hey, oh, expensive taste like a movie. Eyes only looking for the beauty. They don't wanna go if they know me. Maybe missing out an opportunity. Yeah, the right one, waiting for the right one, but you won't ever find one, cause you're looking at the wrong ones, Passed up on the one that give you everything, passed on the one that give you everything you need, passed up cause you didn't see it on the screen, on the TV. Yeah, it's green on the other side. If you want another bride, saying that you got it tight, something that you'll never find. Hey, oh, another life, you gon' want another try, something like the other night, looking for another high. Hey, oh, expensive taste like a movie. Eyes only looking for the beauty. They don't wanna go if they know me. Maybe missing out an opportunity.
Doing rockstar real things. Got a new car, new ring. Pull up at the big surf, and I got a big surf. She's put us in the work. We been smoking good, good. Smoking on a good, good. Living like a young man should. Yeah. I'm all alone. Thinking about the times that we had on home. Even everything that was on the phone. It's all deleted, 'cause I don't wanna see it. I know that. I never cross your mind, do ya? 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 And I keep on thinking of you. And I keep on dreaming of you. Yeah. I give you a feel when we're both alone tonight. Yeah. And I keep on thinking of you. And I keep on dreaming of you. I can't even feel when we're both alone tonight. Feel you in my arms, it's the best. I don't ever wanna let go. I see you in my head, and I don't know if I wanna let go. Happy days come around when I'm feeling cold. Sad boy got the silence when he in the room. Listen to the drop, I've been taking all my time, it's a lot. Spending all the cookies and I'm locked. Looking on the beat that is cocked. Living my life but I'm feeling the pain. I'm taking my life together, rearrange. I remember we were broke, now it's music all day. Not talking seasons, but it's all about the Coldplay. Never ever stop, even when I hate to say. I just gotta keep doing my thing. you ever need me, and I keep on thinking of you. And I keep on dreaming of you. Yeah, yeah. Give me a feel when we're both alone tonight. Yeah, yeah. And I keep on thinking of you. And I keep on dreaming of you. And I keep on dreaming. Give me a feel when we're both alone tonight. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, okay,
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. All the feelings that we shared are in the past. Your relationships are never meant to last. All the feelings that we shared are in the past. Your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Moving on, moving on.
Won't you take me to that place? 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 Won't you take me there, man? Because you said enough, you said enough, you said enough. Because you said enough, you said enough.
Intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste. So I'm addicted to you. Visions of you. Come closer, 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 closer. Come closer, 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 closer. Visions of you. intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste.
Alrighty, Crossfire family, welcome back. We got a nice set of games tonight with Third Prime and Regain deciding to take each other on for Crossfire. Both of these squads, yeah, playoff stage. So ramping it up. It's looking like it's going to be a 3-strong pushdown banana coming in from Third Prime. We have a pretty notable roster here on Third Prime. As you can see, we got Freakazoid as well as Little Beer, sort of notable names in these NA scenes. But it's going to be like, looks like Regain takes the A-bomb site as we get this pistol underway. Noticing that push leaves the A-bomb site weak. In comes the retake. 3v3 it will be. Zukar is tasked on holding down the site. Gets one for their troubles. And you blink and now it's Wet Willy. 1v2. Insta-gush. Not looking safe for Wet Willy. It's going to get cleaned up. So this Regain squad previously taking in Honest as honestly a great name to look out for. Already got a 3K in that pistol round, but was absolutely destroying in recent times. So somewhat of a fairly new roster move for this Regain squad, who was already shooting pretty hard. And then obviously we have the nice core of Sasha, Zukar, and Dirk. Grape also, they recently picked up from Zomblers. So Regain each trying to get a little stronger in each iteration of it, but Third Prime also nothing to shake a stick at. We got him this far into playoffs. So looking like a second round investment here for the CTs of Third Prime. Looking to walk into this with some upgraded pistols, a light amount of utility, and see if they can make it expensive. I do enjoy this CT force-up. It just gives you a stronger buy in the next round, but Freakazoid will at least find the first, but a nade, wow, 2 nade kills going through for Team Regain, as at least going to get them back on a strong start. But that nade could do a little bit of deep damage. Wet Willy just messing up the timing in just a hair, could have had deep damage. But the T's are doing a good job pausing, letting the CTs sort of stew a little bit, obviously wasting that limited utility have. Now they're just down to the smoke and a flash. And that's on Glow all the way back at A side. They're going to be searching down towards mid. But Sasha is just slowly walked up. But Wet Willy is just going to find one dig onto them. Zukar at least trades that out, not allowing that to snowball. But you got both CTs coming back over. You got a CT in church, and now here comes the flash. Doesn't disrupt the plant, so that goes down pretty uncontested. And with these smokes still up, it's going to be very difficult for these remaining CTs to walk back in. Maybe just trying to play some sort of exits or see if they can make it expensive, because this is the force up, but Honest is going to find that kill, and now it's all left down to Glow in this 1v3, and they got no time. Maybe just trying to steal away maybe one of these rifles, take that Galil out of hands. But looking like they're exiting, and they're not going to get anything. So only 2 kills for that CT force up. It's looking like it's going to be full pistols in this next round before we get our nice full buy round. So pretty comfortable here for Team Regain. Obviously, you lost an opening pick pretty early, but I really like the util usage. Really just sort of denying that it doesn't get out of hand fast, because that's the problem sometimes some teams have, is like they instantly lose a guy and they get sort of pressured into forcing themselves to make a move, and that's how it really spirals, and that's how you lose to like some sort of pistol stacks here. So stay composed is going to be nice to see this Regain squad do, because they're up against some pretty experienced players on this Third Prime squad. And Zukar is going to take first blood here, going down to this pistol stack again. As soon as they see 3 bodies peeking them on B site, immediate reaction is just going to make sure you start sprinting towards A. So making sure to lock down the site. It's just Roka left with the Deagle. So if they get one that's lucky, a dink goes through, and that's actually going to drop the bomb pretty fast. But Grape and Dirk coming through, making sure this doesn't get out of hand again. Clearing out the site fully so that will at least allow the bomb to be planted. This smoke walk could be dangerous for Freakazoid. Decides against it. Grape decides to try and spam that smoke a little bit, but Glow is actually finding a kill with this 5.7 here. Picks up an AK and has a T-Molly as well, so that's going to clear out the pit position, but Dark is not going to let that happen. Immediately finds the one. Still doable. 20 seconds, 1v2 though. As long as these T's can trade out together, it's a pretty hard crossfire to get out. But Blow actually finds the first and is inches away from getting the second. But Grape able to shut that down, ensuring that this squad for Regain goes undefeated for right now. But, I mean, that was scary for the investment into it. So now we have our first full buy, and we're going to have to see what Third Prime can bring to the table, because they've had close rounds, even with this minimal buys they've had. So Wet Willie already getting that op out. We still see only a FAMAS on Little Beer here, but that's going to be okay. I feel like the op on the T side might be, or CT side might be a little unexpected, but it's looking that because they still have some of these Mac 10s left over, they're going to try and do a little bit of fast tempo towards this banana. It's going to get shut down pretty early, but that could have been dangerous fast. I mean, they still have this Mac 10 going on. This just gives a little smoke spam, just showing people who are still here as they explore their other options. Nade Break really doesn't give much information over to the T's either. So Honest is going to dump their util towards Zukar, and they're just going to just pause out a bit. But the op has rotated over. It's going to be a 3-stack on the speed bomb site for right now. It's looking like Little Beer is going to get boosted up with this FAMAS, and I like that position from them. It's going to the FAMAS in an upright duel probably is going to lose out to the AK most times, but in this unexpected angle, it might at least enable them to get one unexpected one. But actually, oh geez, choked on my own spit. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like the opening kill is actually gonna go the way of Regain. And so, blanking it now, it is a 3-on-3 retake, but the op has switched hands into Sasha. They lost that op on the initial hold. So there's gonna be a Little Beer trying to peek over. Misses the timing on the banana player, but Sasha might go overlooked here, looking at a deep CT angle. So Little Beer has an opportunity here to come out. But he can't spot Zukar, at least spots the backstab, and that's the op given over. They at least might be able to remove this op, but Sasha will ensure that at least they'll hold on to that. So looks like just the save coming through for Third Prime here, just locking it down. And so you lose the round, obviously, for start for Regain, but at least you enabled yourself to drop over to your teammates to have another bit of a stronger buy. But it's looking scary for this Regain squad. Again, this is their map pick, though, so it could be dangerous for Third Prime if they don't start putting rounds up, especially on the CT side. But I've liked what I've been seeing from Regain. They're doing a lot of poking and prodding and giving themselves some one-way information, because when they break their own CT smoke and they don't see anyone on the other side, they know they have at least a little bit of space to go through. A little bit of a slower paced round towards this banana take. It's looking like it's going to be a lean. Zukar here is just sort of puffing up his chest, trying to expose a little bit of banana presence, but it's looking like they're actually going to start just trying to do an apps pop pretty early. So going 2 for 2 is everyone, but Sasha still is up top here with the bomb. Wet Willie is already pushing up into apps, so that, ooh, unfortunate. They could have had quite a fast flank if they hit that second jump. It has been harder to hit recently, I feel like, for no reason at all. But Wet Willie already prodding towards deep apps, so it might be unexpected how fast they are. But Dirk already showing that off good use, gets exposed. But Wet Willie with the MP9 actually does find the pit player, but is unexpecting the guy in mini pit, and Sasha will close that round out. It got really close there, but it's still a Regain squad that's just continuing to barrel on through these CTs. All right, and it's looking like they're actually going to call a tack here. This is what I like to see. I feel like a lot of teams recently haven't been utilizing their tack timeouts that well. I mean, even if you don't have a coach, I'm not aware of the coaching situations on either team, but just giving your players time to breathe and relax, maybe try and get a little deeper game plan going on is going to be good, because even though it's a 5-0 start, I've had halves where I've been down 0-5. Just talking to my players, getting them all on the same page. We can have a 6-6 half, even a 7-5 half. So as of right now, yeah, you haven't put a round up on the board, but these have been very close rounds. I think it's been coming down to 1v1s and 2v2s, so it's important to see. All right, it's looking like it's a little bit of a slower paced round from each of these squads. So, looking like a auto shotgun and 2 Deegs is going to be on it. Freakazoid has this hero M4, and wow, Wet Willy with the 1 Deeg. That's going to enable Freakazoid to push down. Glow's going to find a trade onto Sasha, but that's going to get instantly traded out by Freakazoid. So now that shows you where at least 3 players are. If I think Regain here should probably try and start accelerating towards this B-bomb site, but it's looking like they're being a lot more conservative right now, letting everything do their work. We see this second CT has rotated over to B pretty early, but this still enables a lot of information given over to the CTs because this auto shotgun and apps is nearly at the entrance now. So Freakazoid now has this AK and is holding this off angle. Grape is going to just walk right into them and finds the second too. So that's information given over. And I don't think they're going to expect this auto shotgun in that deep of a position in apps. It's looking like they're already going to go boiler around him. So Roka here really has the element of surprise. They can sit and wait as long as they want to, just making sure the T's don't push into anywhere. And Wet Willie's going to find Dirk. So it's just Zukar left, AK on site. Position noted that auto shotgun is finally going to come out after lurking so much, and that's going to be the first round on the board for Third Prime here. So finds the AWP, gets an AK in the hands of Little Beer, and it's going to be a first round here for Third Prime.
Man, Tiny, it's crazy. Regain are absolutely killing it right now. Thank you for holding it down here. But Third Prime must be happy that I'm here because they won the first round that I'm watching. So it must be a little bit of a lucky charm. But yeah, things seem to be going well here for Regain. And I guess we'll see what comes on Wet Willie now on that up. And yeah, how's it been going for the squad?
It's been close, but it hasn't been convertible for them. They've had a lot of man disadvantage. They were able to crawl back, but after losing a lot of initial picks, they haven't really been able to trade their way out of it. I think Regains have been doing a great job of making sure no death or no swing goes untraded, and that's been the main focus, I feel like, for this Regain squad, because they've been very good in their aggression because they're able to trade it out. If you get a player going a little bit too early, that just gives over a 4v5 early. But even if you have a 4v5 for a few split seconds and getting that instantly traded out and advancing again, that's what I really like to see from this Regain squad.
And right now, Regain positioned very closely up towards mid, looking to take so much of this back in control, have a gap here on alt. Only one player, it's Freakazoid, who could be watching that gap, but right now, Util is going to give him that space. And really, they're starting to poke their nose here through apps and just make their presence really known. Util starting to dwindle down here on the CT side, and the push towards the truck side starting to happen, but Freakazoid catches Sasha in the bonus with a great trade. Nice shot there from Roka, the old headshot machine back in the day. And yeah, they're taking this 4v3 advantage, hoping to close it out. This push is continuing to happen. And right from the top is out. Get a lot of kills with the help of Dirk, and now it's going to be a 2v1 advantage here for Regain.
Yeah, and that was like a very weak investment here for Regain, as like because of those rounds were so close. Even though they won 5 rounds in a row, they instantly were sort of at a reset there. But the Deegs and the Mac-10s are really just popping out here and now it's just going to be Little Beer left in this 1v2, and it's not looking like they're going to have any way in it. I mean, we have an AWP on site and a player in pit with a smoke on each of them. It's going to be very hard to get back into this round unless they give a really untradeable def here. But it's looking like it's going to be secured, especially with that spot. They're just going to have to anchor down. And there's no time for this. There is a kit in play, but wow, that swing from the pit player. Instantly going to uproot that. And so that's a very low econ round converted for Regain.
Yeah, good round from them, and definitely interesting going into the series, right? Because Regain, defending champions, going up against this squad, Third Prime, who've been very in their group. Regain were surprisingly coming out second out of the group to overtake Sector, so I wasn't really sure how this game would go, especially with an established squad like Third Prime. But right now, they are looking great, really resetting Third Prime to be a little bit unsteady onto this next round. We'll see what happens. Seems to be a lot of aggression here towards Banana from the CT side. Miss Util there. Zukar starting to poke his head around, getting that car control. You wouldn't expect it against 3 players, but Freakazoid does capitalize on that early aggression.
Yeah, that nade from the CTs could have been huge. They still walk away with a minor advantage. I mean, Freakazoid's barely limping out of here, but that nade hit, that would have been beautiful, beautiful for them. Here comes the
trying to
second
steal the
pop,
move
though.
through.
Freakazoid, how do they find a second?
Yeah, Freakazoid been playing strong the last 2 rounds that I've seen. Sitting at 9 and 7. However, Sight is still in control, but a good push out there from Freakazoid finding a third, and this is going to be a very tough hold for the T side. Bomb going down, but pushing through the smoke was Little Beer. However, he does get caught out. It's going to be Honest and Dirk, 2 big players for this squad. Dirk finally putting that bomb down and looking to get positioned there towards Dark. Honest moving over towards Newbox, actually going to be double playing here at Newbox, potentially a boost, or they probably don't want to give that information away. Dirk will find Roka, and now Wet Willie over there, stuck around the corner. Wet Willie trying to find, not yet sure if both are there. Knows one's there for sure, spotting some noise. Lawrence will get a kill, and that's going to be the body spotted. Starting to spam, Honest jiggles around and headshots Willie. So it's going to be a 7th round here for Regain.
I mean, they had no util in that post plant at all. I think they maybe had an HE, and they didn't even use it. But just doubling up in that position there is insane. And I mean, the CTs were just not expecting that, I don't think. But I mean, I didn't see any CT util. I forgot how much they had left in that post plant, but it was just sort of like dry swing after dry swing. It was very difficult for them to actually get into a tradable position. I think one player was trying to come in from Banana and the second from Church.
Just
But
so
an early
tough, winning that
nade.
round and losing right after.
Yeah, and Dirk finds Little Beer pulling out nades.
And they're just moving along onto the B side. It's already in their control. The stack was over towards A, so I mean, this round is going to be a wash. Maybe they can steal a gun somewhere, but I mean, it's going to be really tough, right? They're not really looking to give any avenues towards that weaponry.
Yeah, and I mean, I really enjoy this Regain squad because they use the MAC-10 in such a meaningful way. Like, I feel like the MAC-10 is a very slept-on weapon, but especially on a map like Inferno, just any weapon you can use just fully sprinting up just to get past all that util is going to be nice. I feel like it's very underrated. Everybody talks about the CT SMGs, but I feel like the MAC-10 is a very slept-on aspect of the T side and how you can use it to at least get somebody tracking onto you, because when you become a MAC-10, you get a lot harder to hit, especially if you're just strafing to the right and just one of your rifles peeks after. It's going to be very difficult to not even get traded, and you can see Zukar exactly talking about it. Like, they're coming in, trying to find where everybody is, and then they're just going to mop up, the rifles are just going to mop up the rest.
Yeah, I like what you said about that MAC-10, right? Because, like, even though it's not doing so much damage, but just drawing so much attention because you can move so quick and just get across the screen, and not only just draw attention, but you're able to get that information for your team as well. Looking good with that so far. No MAC-10's online. Oh, actually, one MAC-10 still on green. And yeah, here we are going into round number 10.
Yeah, and the T's get early information that's at ops and mid, so I'm not sure how much that changed their game plan a bit, but they already have this mid smoke down. And it's looking like it's going to be a very passive setup here for the CTs on the Beast site. It's looking like just now that Freakazoid's going to be rotating over towards CT. So maybe the CT's trying to do a gamble stack or a read, trying to stack this A bomb site up, because it's not the wrong choice as of right now. They do have pretty much short control right now. But Sasha with this bomb is still in two minds right now, because on the B site, it's still just one player here. But looking like only going to be Zukar to hold down that car position here as these T's prepare to make an A hit, it seems. But they might be trying to fake it out. We still see that MAC-10 and Boiler, so that still gives presence over, as it's looking like actually these players are going to rotate towards this banana position.
And right now, only two players here are kind of 1.5. Information on A, but they're going to be sensing that the hit is starting to come through, but 2 players still locked out on A, finally starting to move, but they're hesitant. Little Beer will get a kill, but he gets traded. Wet Willie does find a trade onto Sasha, so now it's going to be a 2v3 disadvantage, but Honest keeps him honest, gets that kill, gets a nice shot. Glorens will find that, and it's just going to be a 1v2, right? Dirk going to play new box. He did some serious damage earlier with that. Will find the one. Needs to find where the second is. Switching to the Glock. Just 2 bullets here at the end of the scope. Jiggling, finding that info,
Oof.
but Roka tears the head of Dirk and gets the second round here for third prime.
Yeah, just a matter of inches there. Third prime, I mean, needing any round they can get. But, I mean, Honest is such a great pickup for this regain squad. I feel like this is going to enable this team to shoot up even a lot more farther than they once were. Because, I mean, I think Team Regain as a team has made Crossfire, I want to say the grand final 4 out of 5 seasons. Someone might have to correct me on that, but they are like a
be every
brand
time.
name for
It might
Crossfire.
be everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are Crossfire legends here, but yeah, we can get the fact check surely in chat.
It's looking like the lurk here from Grape is going to get found out pretty early, so it's just going to be these 4 T's sort of stuck on this car position right now. But I mean, they've been doing a good job of reading it, and Freakazoid going to get the information, but that enables just Little Beer here on an island alone. And I mean, this is a great position to maybe find one, but I can't imagine this is going to go. But the Regain's too hesitant. They needed to go now. Now they've given time for Wet Willie to rotate over with this op. Still temporarily smoked off, but I mean, they really missed their window of opportunity. There's that second block smoke going through. So honestly, third prime given a little bit of light here in this darkness as they just barely managed to shut out Regain. Because I mean, if they decided to execute off that, I couldn't imagine that wasn't a nearly guaranteed round for Regain here. So here comes the reset, and it's going to be nearly a triple spray down here for Glow.
Yeah, big round he found himself in. Now it's only going to be Dirk. There's a 1v2 on the site. This is a good crossfire between Willie, but Roka gets his head clean off. So now it's just going to be Willie playing tight in this corner. Gets that quick scope onto Dirk. And that's a third round for the third prime.
Dirk on that swing though found Little Beer. There's a universe there where Wet Willie might have missed that, but luckily for third prime, at least they're still crawling back on this. But I mean, Dirk is also another underrated shooter we haven't been talking about. I mean, them and Honest both on 15 and 7 right now. Rest of the squad hovering around about a 6. But I mean, over on the other side, it's looking like a little bit of a needs some more players to be unlocked here. Little Beer, obviously 3 and 10 right now. Maybe needs a little bit more impact. Maybe more of a T-side player here, but this is the round to do it. Looking like a fast A split is not going to be able to work out here for Team Regain. Was just Mac 10s and Tech 9s, so going to at least enable third prime to get a fourth. So it's still definitely doable here for third prime. We'll have to see what their T side gives us, but obviously best of 3. This is your opponent's map pick, so you still have 2 maps here to get through after this one. So not over and out here yet for third prime.
Yeah, especially if they can steal this pistol away, like they have a little bit of momentum going into this half. So, and then once you hopefully win that pistol, you can start dictating the pace. And that's the wonderful thing about CS2, right? Well, bad and wonderful thing, rounds tend to slide. You usually see like 4 or 5 rounds happening in a row. But we'll see what happens. Third prime on this pistol round are going to be leaning towards A. Lots of players being positioned to go through apartments. One player already poking through mid, chasing someone. That's going to be Roka getting Dirk and getting a second shot onto Honest. And it's going to be Grape only going 1 for 1. So that's the A site completely destroyed. More damage done. That's going to be Sasha going. And it's only going to be Zukar 1v4. Really no chance, no avenue back into this round. Going to do what they can with that P2K. Right now, path to victory is slim. It's going to get a little bit bigger as Wet Willie has his kicking off. Smoke going down. One in Graveyard has a lot of spots to clear.
Found a kit. Yeah, and the spam going through, just revealing the position. Can't really go for this anymore. But I definitely do think that MR12 was such a good change to make, just because of, I mean, the economy, is like sort of very difficult in this game, but I feel like this economy is a lot better than having to like double save every other time. I feel like just like for audiences watching and people playing, I really don't think there was anything that fun of watching 2 full save rounds in a row. I feel like MR12 does a great job of keeping every round like meaningful.
To an extent, right? I mean, there's so many saves with MR12 though as well. So I mean, it is a little double-edged sword though. I mean, it could just be the evolution of CS, right? Understanding this is more economical, more analytical to get that advantage going on there. It's kind of like the 3-ball in basketball right now, right? Everyone's just shot chucking. It's a little boring there, but I guess that's what CS is now.
Yeah. I mean, while we have a little bit of a, it looks like Regain actually is also deciding to force even after losing pistol. I like when this happens on the CT side. I feel like it's worse to force on the T side when you lose pistol, because with the CTs you have a pretty good buy if you buy after losing pistol, and then you have full rifles and util guaranteed if you lose the after. Excuse me, I'm sort of stumbling here. So even if you after you lose, if you force, you still have another save, which you were going to have to do anyways, but you still have full util and full rifles instead of, because normally when you save after losing pistol round, I got to stop talking because now Honest has gotten double, and that turns this round on the head, especially with the bomb down there. So now these CTs can sort of just stack up onto this bomb, just making sure they can't get it taken over. I think we got Zukar's job is making sure nobody flanks from Banana, but Little Beer finally showing that little glimpse that they needed. A huge double from them is at least going to make this round doable again, but Zukar does not think so. Finds the rotate into brackets, and now that's the bomb dropped again, and that's also the last he spotted. Zukar giving them a freebie, though. I'm not sure. Never mind. Clock's too far gone. So making sure that information is given over, and even though they're still got a little bit of HP left, it's just not worth it. So now the only thing they're going to have is now a Galil left on them. And so crazy doubles going each way, but in the end, Regain stands strong, and that really throws a wrench into Third Prime's comeback chances, because now they are just flat out broke, and Regain has a chance to accelerate with this. And that's the beautiful thing about forcing after losing pistol on CT, is that if you win it, you not only destroy the T economy, you build your CT economy so much, because now you can have, these MP9s that you forced against them. They're not only going to get value by staying alive, they're also going to get value about mopping up these weaker and, more susceptible players if they're just going to have armor and Tech 9s or Mac 10s as well.
And the interesting part of this, right? Glow save. So he was on $0, kind of forcing the rest of his team. They're like, all right, let's buy match him. Little Beer is going to be saving 1K. And so they're buying back into this. And this is where things are going to get interesting. Roka tries his way into apartments, and it's going to be a big kill there by Honest, who has been an amazing addition to Regain squad. About it with Blaker on a few streams ago, and he was kind of just talking about, basically you added Thanos to theirs, and he's been doing just that for the squad since he came on. And this Regain squad went from amazing to even better.
Yeah, I think especially... Ooh, hold up. Nice little double there from that Mac 10. Wet Willie trying to respond, but it's not going to be anything. Just that save Mac 10 is left here. I mean, a bomb plant here would be beautiful, but getting destroyed here. But yeah, I think definitely, especially with there's been a lot more lands recently in NA, and I feel like that's where Regain might definitely start making moves there, is just proving how strong this team can be on LAN as well. But yeah, there's nothing negative at all about this Honest edition.
He is a hell of a player, and continuing to prove that. Third Prime now going to be on a save round because of all the buys that had went across. So putting most likely them to 11. And they're just positioning themselves in T, hoping to see if there's a push. And right now, Regain is not giving that away towards third.
Yep, looking like Zukar was just trying to play anti-flash there and just going to be Easy mop up here for Regain. Looking like 2 rounds away from securing their map.
And then even this buy, right? You have maybe 3 Galils actually for third prime. Regain are going to have everything they could possibly want, and that's the toughest part about the CT economy, right? You're very consistently going on half util. Some people being forced on Tempe 9s. You can't really get everything perfect all the time because of how fragile the economy is in CS2. But once it gets going, it's really hard to crack into that CT side.
Mm-hmm. Looking like Flash is going to go both ways for people. Looking like actually the nade is going to find Freakazoid first. I know like at least 3 players were blind for a good while there, so huge nades going through. Honest somehow has found Little Beer, and even the player model is shocked. But Roka here is trying to patrol this app's position here. Honest still such a dangerous threat. I mean, they still have full HP after finding that one. And wow, what a second.
Yeah, everyone
that
just
is
getting
an interesting
mocked up.
craft.
Dude, that's the OG, dude. Complexity Roka right there, man.
Yeah, only can find one. 4v2 still queued up here as the Flash gives information over. Is that a third for Honest? Yes, indeed. And can't even switch over. Zukar will shut that down pretty fast, and now it's going to be 12-5 here for Regain. Already knocking on, closing out this series 1-0. And so, I mean, I think, what do we have next? I believe it's Dust 2 next, and that's going to also be a very difficult map for third prime because, I mean, Honest is already such an aimer. They're going 22 and 11, and this is Inferno. I can't wait to see him unlocked on Dust.
And then, like, Honest has really taken away so much of the light from Dirk. He was a menace, or he is a menace, right? But he was a real reason why they won the championship last season. A destructive offer, and have a chance to play on Dust 2. He's only going to do so much more work. That offer, though, gets a nade kill. Zukar finding Wet Willy, and yeah, it seems like we're pretty much on a countdown. However, he's right above a player. Glow will get a kill. Little Bear gets one as well. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Little Bear and Roka in this 2v3 disadvantage, starting to scale up through Banana, but they are having to clear so many angles. Dirk right now is watching the cross, a little bit of a cut in CT to watch his cover. That Molly is going to make his presence known and making the T side a little bit more hesitant to push.
Yeah, still, I like this. I hate when we're in a man advantage situation and a lot of teams will get not like egotistical, but you still want to get more information. I think always just making sure you're playing man advantage, making sure you're playing as reserved as you can, just to make these T's sweat more, because the more time you waste by staying alive and making sure they don't have an easy path into a bomb site, the easier it is going to be, because as soon as you get towards that 15-20 second mark, the T's are going to really be pressured to go into the bomb plant, and it's just going to be a solid hold. It's going to be a 13-5 blowout here for Regain against Third Prime.
Yeah, hell of a game there for Regain. Just, I mean, it was Dirk and Honest show throughout. Honest really was the MVP throughout that whole game, but I mean, Dirk just climbing away right at that game. But yeah, they just walked away with that map the entire time. My camera is just all over the place right now. You know, we've been going through the issues. Power outage.
You're in a bowling alley.
Right as I the hotspot power came back. So during the break, I guess. But yeah, Tiny Jesus, that was a hell of a game, and I'm excited to see what Regain does on this next map.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Tino. I think it's still tweaking just a little bit. But yeah, that was definitely entertaining to see for sure. I feel like Dust 2 is just gonna be, if not more entertaining. But we're gonna go just do a short little break real quick. We'll be right back.
This live stream is sponsored by SCL, an all-in-one CS2 training platform with a practice server, 2D viewer, and unique training modes like Defense Mode. Defend sites against bot executes that get harder every round. And Trade Fire, a pre-fire mode where enemies actually try to trade you. You can run every mode in co-op and track your progress and stats across all your training. Plus, you get an advanced 2D demo viewer. Use code Crossfire40 for 40% off your first month. That's under $3.
Why do I have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. can take it, I can take it.
You never had any patience. It's like a vision you couldn't see clear. And now life's a conversation. You bet it's only one side of love.
I hear you saying, you say you like me better all the way. And I swear that I try, but I was so blind. They say your words hurt if you let them stay. So I count my dice, this is my good. And I'm saying,
Alrighty, and we are back here on map number 2. Everything is fully locked, loaded. Regain versus Third Prime on map pick up a big win for Regain. Small Tiny Jesus, are you excited, my guy?
Oh yeah. And Honest here is already going to get tested here with these dualies. Only can find the one with that upper ton special, and that's just going to be a free B-bomb site already for the CTs. I always do like the upper ton special on pistols. I just always think it should be 2 people. But wow, that's some nice smoke spam coming through. Flash at least try and put him at bay, but Zukar with the smoke walk. What is happening? Okay.
Yeah,
They had
Regain.
a completely vacant B-bomb site and can't even get a plant down. That is absurd.
Yeah, they were hesitant. They weren't expecting a free bomb site. They're like, someone's got to be ratting around here, but nope, they're just going to be completely wall spam and crazy smoke spams. Just like you said, it lit them up completely, taking some bodies with them. And now we're going to see Zerk get a nice headshot through the box on a Freakazoid down suicide. So a really rough start here for Third Prime. Honest going to be picking up a kill, but he does only go 1 for 1 again. That's really surprising. Honest, we always expect to get multi-kills. And Glow now starting to come through. A little bit of damage onto
Miss
him.
Molly.
Dirk with a good shot on the Little Beer. Another tag
Just trying to
onto
order
Willie,
fun.
but he does find that kill. And now it's just going to be Glow with his 2 HP, with his 0 HP. And Regain, take 2.
He missed that molly on purpose to hit that flick. Trust me. One time this is unrelated, but like I hit somebody through the boxes in mid with an op, and I hit him in the head for 99 and 1.
Dang.
It was
So you just need to do better. Yeah.
I guess so. I guess so. But now at least pretty fast round. Third Prime at least is already going to get their buy coming through. But Honest is literally already pushed up towards this mid position. And so it's going to be 3 CTs just holding mid pretty fast. I think 1 player's in suicide. But that Flash really doesn't uproot any CTs. So now it's going to be definitely awkward for these Ts coming through. Because they're smoked off on B tons right now. And also still haven't have that much information on long, especially with that block smoke coming through. So not a lot of map space being had. There's a little bit of a fraction of a window here where they can get pushed from lower. But right now, it's just going to be these Ts are trapped long, especially with that kill on Little Beer. They don't have any escape plan. And the bomb's down too. I didn't even notice that. Freakazoid at least is trying to find a way back in. We'll find the scout of Dirk, but I mean that MP9 nearly insta trades on that. And so, I mean, these Ts right now are just trapped in long. It's going to be so hard to uproot, especially walking through the smoke.
Yeah, map control definitely interesting on Tusk 2. You wouldn't expect the CTs to be able to just take it the way they did. They just found a perfect lane through middle where no one was really watching it. And now Zukar getting a free shot to the back of the head of Roka. A little bit of a spam going through, but Glow is going to win that spam battle. Now we find ourselves in a 2v3 bomb, possibly going out towards the T's, but it's only going to go for a 1-for-1. Sasha juggling for the peak, and Grape does bite on that bait and switch to get the 3rd round here for Regain.
Yeah, just that bomb being I'm not sure if it was dropped in spawn or just Little Beer's job to hold it down, but losing that so early into the round, especially with that map controls that the CTs had, was definitely the nail in the coffin on that round. So another just strong start here for this regain squad.
Yeah, and we don't expect this to slow down. I mean, the way they're playing. I mean, I got to see Honest do this the other night, and I've seen Regain do this. We've seen Regain do this for a while, so it's definitely fun to see. And we saw it on that first map. They are looking good, but right now looking speedy. Third Prime making their way all the way through the A bomb site, through Catwalk, jumping down. Dirk will find that first kill. Lots of burn damage there done to Roka. Nade barely missing him. Molly making things even more uncomfortable. Lots of kills now going away. Sasha, Zukar do add to the board. Glow trades back. USP in Dirk's hand will get him killed. And so now we're in a 2v3. Jumping down with that Mac 10. Freakazoid does pick it up. Jump up to Catwalk. But Zukar takes the head. Glow trades back. And it just trades galore throughout this Glow in this 1v2. Backing up towards Goose. One player towards Long. And it's going to be Sasha backing up through this smoke. Trying to wait for his teammate.
Yeah, I really think Glow needs a lot more help here. I think they've been the one consistent player in this third Prime squad for this series, but too much to handle here. Sasha will close out this round, and it's going to be a fourth round for Regain here. But I feel like this is probably going to be one of the more entertaining teams to watch in NA, especially after this cash addition to the map pool. It's just going to be such a puggy map pool, which honestly I'm not a fan of, but it's going to be definitely entertaining for this squad coming through.
I love puggy play. I love fast play. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Dude, Overpass is like the one map
That
where you
hurts.
could enjoy watching, because you could, the things pro teams can do in Overpass, you could never do in a matchmaking game. Majority of the stuff teams do, you could also do if you wanted to, but opening kill for Dirk onto that lower cap position gonna be untradeable here. So early man advantage here for Regain, and not much of an answer back. We got Glow at least trying to shift walk in here, but oh, that was a team flash. Just getting caught off guard. Zukard's gonna get a freebie there. Also gets away. Now they're getting pressured. Honest finds a double somehow from mid doors, and it's just Little Beer. Nowhere to run, nowhere to look. It's just absolute domination here for Regain right now.
I swear, the way Honest is playing, I thought he would have been at 9 kills already. He's only at 5. It's just we've happened to catch every single time he gets a double kill. I thought there were a lot more going on, but yeah, Regain. I mean, any chance you get someone to spectate, they're all doing amazing work. You see, Grape, he had amazing shots on pistol round. Sasha, Zukar, they're consistently in the middle of the round, just evening it out. They're taking those advantages. Dirk, it's pretty much the same thing as Honest, right? He's just a human highlight reel.
Yeah, I mean, you can't not say anything about these players on Regain. Sasha 5-0 right now. Honest has just been crazy this series. Sasha already getting a double here, but I mean, Grape has been such a great anchor here on the squad. At least 2 or 3 times they've been able to anchor down sites, getting doubles, and also just is a very valuable opening piece. Obviously, they're going to be the one with the Mac 10s, trying to get all the guns sort of trained at them, so the players are going to get a lot more easier duels. And then just Dirk here, obviously Op Demon, and so just nowhere to run here for this third Prime. I mean, even when they have like a free B bomb site, as we saw in the pistol round, it's just they can't do anything right now to make them find a round.
Yeah, and what I'm liking about watching Regain, I mean, you're seeing a lot of these big plays, but there's also a lot of backup to these big plays. Whether it might not necessarily be a Crossfire that's going on that they have set up, but you have someone ready to really swing on that initial bait of that kind of just 1v3 contact that someone might be swinging for. Like Sasha had that help when he was just able to trade out his teammate, and then he got the 4K over there. So I mean, it's really good aim, and it's really good logic behind every single one of these peaks and every single one of these maneuvers that they have on their CT side.
Yeah, because even when they take such an aggressive stance towards map, there's always at least 3 players doing something. That we have a B anchor, 3 people in mid, and just one player, just anchoring the A site, making sure they're getting those block smokes out. And immediately we see Dirk here in lower tons, making sure they're covering Honest, and Honest is covering them. So, I mean, just inches away from finding an opening pick here. Honest, always good for a first. Zukar finds a second, and now Dirk is sort of trapped here. At least a little beer finally gets off of negative here, finds a 3K. So maybe this is the chance that Third Prime need to at least get around on the board. Little beer finally waking up, but Sasha, look at this timing. Already is behind him on Cat, and no one. Oh, never mind. Someone's prepared for this. Roka is there to shut it out. And now it's just left on the shoulders of Grape. The iconic anchor for right now for Regain is left up to it.
Yeah, the anchor is going to have to float over to A on this one, but right now it's going to be Little Bear watching the cross, is about to make this 3K into a 4K, and he does just that. So Third Prime able to pick up their first one of this half, and Op already in the hand of Wet Willie, so they're going to leave that there. And yeah, Third Prime, now they have a chance because money is... No, that's only 2 people that are broke. They got the money. I was like going to say, how are they? I was like, how are they broke? They won 6 in a row.
Yeah, I think that is maybe the piece right now Third Prime is missing. I mean, Little Beer was a little bit missing on Inferno. If they can at least get him unlocked somewhat on Dust, this can at least turn competitive. So still has a chance for at least an even half right now if they keep all cylinders firing. But now's the time to step up and make sure you can at least put a dent in the CT economy.
Yeah, right now, starting to make presence known. No real aggression here from the CT side. Right now, they're waiting to see what Third Prime is giving to them. Util starting to drop over towards mid. Util thrown back here from the CT side. And Dirk going to be able to find Wet Willie through the wall, through the body of Willie. And yeah, this 4v5 disadvantage. Can't even find that up, and that's going to cause Freakazoid to go down as well. Dirk really putting on a show here. Roka wants to get some aggression back. Zukar playing a good angle, but Roka finds a nice headshot onto him. The headshot machine does still stand by his name.
Yeah, and so at least one more coming through here, but it's still such a slow crawlback. You got the bomb now dropped onto Xbox. Dirk here, though, missing their shot for right now. We're going to have to see how they can wrestle their way back in, but Honest with that mid spam is just going to be good. Just Dirk and Honest, like we've talked about these two for being like the best fraggers on this team, and right now they're just trying to one-up each other, looking like... Trying to think of a good analogy. I was going to say Naruto and Sasuke, just trying to... That kind of rivalry right now. They're on the same team, but they're competing.
I was gonna say it's like when you're with your friend in Tony Hawk's Underground, you just keep trying to style on each other. And right now, I mean, they're both going for some really fun kills down mid. We saw a wall spam, we saw a smoke kill, we've seen rushes, we've seen pretty much 360 drops from these guys, and they're doing it all here. This Regain squad, I mean, whether you're the star player or you're the anchor, I mean, they're all making big plays. But yeah, Honest and Dirk really making their names set a lot here on the stream.
Yeah, I really want to point out just a very minor thing that Team Regain did in that last round. After Dirk got that initial opening, just delayed by a few seconds, they double naded mid door. So they have this protocol in place while the op is trying to get that second bullet into the mag. I love how they double nade that to make sure anyone trying to swing in that initial window takes a lot of util damage. Nobody got caught off by it, but I just thought that was a little detail that might have been overlooked, and I thought it was a very smart play to do. But Dirk already showing pictures of last round, going to find an opening kill, but Honest is going to get caught by that double swing into mid, so it's looking like going to be a mid to B coming out, but no one's watching the smoke break. Zukar with the double, Dirk chiming in again, and just as you take an inch, Regain takes back a mile.
Yeah, Little Bear just by himself. Too many people to watch, but I mean, that's what we talked about. Zukar and Sasha, we've seen it quite a few times this series. When things get dicey, when it gets brought into a 3v4, a 4v5 disadvantage, or just a 3v3, 4v4 in these rounds, they really come alive in these mid-round situations, and it takes it from something that's close to just something that's like, yeah, Regain never lost control. We know what we're doing. We have our sets, and yeah, it's really on the cleanup crew right there of Zukar in this round to just blow it up, because that mid to B split was very scary for a second. Starting to move up.
That haven't really able to say his name much, but can't find the first into this anchor. Freakazoid's going to try and get that bomb down, but at least a nade rings through, so gets me an advantage back to even. So at least trying to find a second round in this T-side affair of Dust 2. And this is their map pick as well, already down 8-1. Zukar coming through. Everyone was blind, but trying to close out that site. Honest can't do anything. It's Freakazoid now with the standout round. Just Dirk here left with this op. Misses the first shot. Freakazoid there with the 4K. And so just a full out B rush. At least finds third prime a second.
Yeah, good play there by Freakazoid, at least on the initial 3 kills, right? He was able to just dance around that box to make sure he had these 1v1s that he was peeking at a time, not really getting peeked by too many people. And yeah, just did a good job to keep his life and hold that bomb down. Second round on the board here for third prime, hoping to get a little bit of a confidence in them. They ended the first half of last game on a 3 streak. They're looking to do a little bit of the same here.
Yeah, at least, yeah, 8-4 half, still doable, especially how swingy of a map Dust 2 can be. So Roka showing themselves from that blue box. They were sitting on blue box for a while there, so staying hidden, making sure they're in unexpected piece, and just barely walking away with 1 HP. Huge here. And makes the op miss, so now you can start scaling up towards this A bomb site, but Dirk can't ever cut him out. Little Beers gets found. Little Beer has had that 4K round and still has not had a kill in any other round. So, still sitting pretty. At least Wet Willie's going to get these digits punched as it's going to be a 3-on-3 retake. Op rings out onto Honest, and that's a very bad player to lose here. Just scrape here. Looking like it might have been a double op setup for the CTs, and woof. Trying to get styled on. Don't get ahead of yourself, guys. Oh, man. If they would have lost that, I mean, it probably would have been done. But Glow, I called this man the anchor of this team right now. It's probably one of their more consistent pieces. Make sure that 1v3 doesn't come to fruition. But, I mean, still, Regain can't be understated here.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough buy for them, really likely an 8-4 start. Wet Willie watching down the middle, and there's going to be a whole bunch of players starting to walk up mid. He's not going to catch them, really. It's going to be Honest finding the first kill. Zukar adding to the board as well. However, the hit, it's over on the B-bomb site. All 3 players getting planted down. Double smoke for double the good, and they're going to be planting it down here on the B site. So they're looking at a 3v5 hold here as Regain looks to retake this bomb site.
I feel bad. I'm like, I see 3 players coming into me and I instantly get double dinked off. That is the worst. So Honest here on a boost, but looking like that Molly's gonna give at least the T's enough time. But oh, that's okay. Okay, woof. Just an absolute wash here for Regain. So a 9-3 half for Regain coming on their opponent's map pick, and we're going to have to need a very strong and a very different third prime squad coming into the second half if they want a chance in this game.
Yeah, and really this game, I mean, to an extent, it almost feels more dominant than Inferno, right? They've won 3 rounds. 2 of them were off of 4Ks from their players, and one of them came down to a 1v1 at the end with barely any HP. So these rounds have either gone to heroic plays from third prime or really just barely scraping by Regain. And now they have that T side, which is, in my opinion, it's the better side of the of Dust 2. They get to really set the tone, set the pace here. Wet Willie will get that first kill onto Grape. He's going to fall back to the bomb site. And now as the hit's starting to push through this long, CTs are starting to rotate. 3 on that CT cross. Wet Willie poking out again, able to get another kill. Little Bear wants more, but he cannot find any. So we're in a 3v3. Freakazoid with these dualies does find 1, finds 2. Almost going to be getting the 3rd. He wants it. He's hungry. He's chomping down. But he runs out of bullets, but Roka saves the day.
Yeah, nice job there for third prime getting back into it. It just getting that early pick and then just make sure staying alive, staying tradable. But I mean, this has to be the start of a long road if third prime needs to come in. And I mean, that bomb going down and a lot of kills going through for these this regain squad. I mean, this is not going to be an easy force at all to convert for third prime. I'm still pretty, worried for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough to see, but yeah, Regain gonna be buying back up into this round, right? Dirk able to pick up that scout. We know he can be a menace with this. Right now, the CTs, they're not playing too aggressive here, which could be a good read from them, knowing that Regain, feeling that confidence, are going to be able to buy back into this.
I think Grape is such a great player in this Regain squad because I can't remember the YouTuber who made a video about this player named Sanji. I can't remember if it was Garmer or Fi CS, but it's like you can see he has a deagle, and he's always the player with like the weaker weapon, just making sure his team can get it done. And I mean, his team is right now has like mostly the same kills, and he's like 5 and 6, which is like not bad because he was not pressured at all for that most part. But I feel like he's such a selfless player here, and I feel like that's also super good for Regain here because now with this force up, they have 2 Galils, which is a lot more scary to go against when you have M4s and FAMASas. I feel like the Galil is definitely underrated, and right there, it just wins a fight against a full M4. And with this bomb down, it's just going to get super scary for these Ts. They got to wrestle their way back in. And yeah, just insta-shot to the back of the head. Gets a second tag on a Freakazoid. But 17 seconds left. Dirk here has the scout, has the... Oh, misses their initial shot. Just going to have to be the stick there. And it's exactly as I said, this is not an easy force at all. And it's going to be a round win here for Regain. And now the CTs have no money again.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? They just, that initial tag, just giving up Catwalk, which happened to be where Regain started positioning themselves. They're able to use that tag to force themselves really deep onto that A-bomb site, planning it fairly free for Catwalk, and they just played the post plan, right? They only have to watch their back on Cat, and they're just able to hold out down the rest of the angles. They cleared out so many angles because of the way they planted and played that post plant. The kills were free. They had the advantage on every angle. And now they can play a little bit more aggressive. They're starting to move up through long. Smoke is crossing. A little bit of damage done right through there. Honest finding a kill through that smoke. We're going to be seeing a chase through, looking for jump shots with that scout. Not going to be able to find any, and he's getting taken down as well. So now we're in a 5v3 rating down. Saucer goes one and done, but he does just enough for him. Glow is going to be the last remaining player and just has a 5-7 and dreams for his 5 team or his 5 squad.
Yeah, I can't see this going any other way for Regain right now. I mean, this is such a statement victory too, because I mean, Third Prime is like, this is playoffs. They're not a coughing baby. They seem like one right now, but I mean, if Regain pulls up to playoffs in this form, they're going to be very scary. And I mean, they're already a franchise team. Like even without the addition of Honest, they have, I think, made the finals every single season. And I mean, like with such an upgrade that Honest was, I feel like they're definitely title contenders for season 5.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be a contender all the way through. But I mean, when we looked at this initial bracket for the round of 16, there were just so many bangers. Like we had Overtake versus Iowa Stormwar, Overtake taking that 2-1, and Overtake was the team who beat Regain here in the regular season. So I mean, it's definitely interesting brackets here so far, and then definitely seeing Third Prime going against Regain, it's like, man, it will be another banger of a matchup. I mean, so far, I mean, it hasn't really flown that way, but that just, it's not a testament to it's just a testament to how strong Regain are looking.
Yeah, and I mean, they're not scared of anything either. They're already just fully running through mid doors right now, and they're not even getting punished that much for it. That's absurd. Okay, finally Honest goes down, but I mean that's crazy. They know they're up against such a weak buy, and they decide to just fully sprint in mid is insane. But it might not. Okay, all right, beautiful. And just easy round for Regain here. Already looking at their 12th.
And that's
I
what
mean, there was just
that's what we talked about.
There was just
with
no
Grape, right?
respect. There was no respect in that round for Regain. Just completely walking through Third Prime.
And we talked about how Grape was always that anchor, and he's the one to close out that round, just being that strong player that they needed to get that final 2K at the end. Put himself to 8-7 now, but it looks like we might be ending this game on a B rush, potentially. 5 players starting to run through for the T side. It goes 1 for 1. Freakazoid picking up 2 big kills. He wants some more, might find it, but Grape says nope. So it's going to be a 3v3. Bomb site has been taken, has been secured. Starting to plant 4 tunnels is the squad, and here we are, 3v3. Players 2 coming through CT, 1 coming through tunnels. This is for your life, Third Prime. You need to resurrect yourselves somehow, some way. Everything is just starting to fall. Smoke's starting to go down for them, and things are, it's just getting to turn into a hotbox on this bomb site. Sasha getting that kill onto Wet Willie. Honest finding Roka, and last alive, it's going to be Glow. Surely, you can't even see him. They want the knife. They want to stab it. They're going to cut him up and cut this game short. 2-0 as the series as Regain take map 2, 13-4.
What a bloodbath of a series that was. That cannot be understated. That was just Regain domination there. And I mean, that's definitely what you want to have your playoff matches be, is just be that one in that fashion. I mean, that was crazy. Not what you wanted to see though from Third Prime. I think they played 17 rounds that game. It was a 13-4 victory for Regain. One of their players had 1 round where they got kills. The rest was unanswered. So I mean, it was just a stomp for Regain. I can't really just think of that, any other way to put it. I mean, there was Inferno started off close. They weren't winning rounds, but they were making it close, leaving it down to 1v2s, 1v1s. But as soon as they heated up and you put them on a map like Dust, they are just going to destroy.
Yeah, and that's one of the tough things about picking Dust too. Like there are certain maps, like when we were talking about earlier about the Pug versus the non-Pug maps. If you pick a really strat heavy map, it's like even if your aim's not on, you might be able to find your way to strat your way through that. If you're getting out aimed that night, there's no way in hell you're winning Dust 2 or a map like Cash, right? When one team's just shooting harder, you have no avenue to success there, and Regain did just that. I was definitely excited to see Third Prime play, especially being an old head like myself. I was like, all right, Roka, Freakazoid, my 2015 squad right there, that would be fun to see. But yeah, Regain just showing why they're the defending champions, why they've been in the finals every season here of Crossfire, and why they're very much a contender here to make it all the way here in Season 5.
Yeah, for sure.
And just want to give a quick shout out if you want to take a look at games like this or help out your game. Crossfire is powered by SCL, so you can run 24/7 training servers. You can review matches in 2D and build real structure into your gameplay, whether you're grinding alone or coordinating with teammates. SCL, they do have all the tools that you'll need to elevate your game, so head over to scl.gg for more of that information. And then also, if you did like what you saw on the stream tonight, we're also powered by myhud, which is the ultimate customizable HUD for Counter-Strike 2. It's perfect for casters like us, streamers like Cameron King and Firehawk, helping us out for producing, observing tonight, and fans alike. So choose a layout, tweak some colors, add sponsors on stream, and get a full mini-map overview. Level up your stream with myhud.app.
All right, any closing remarks? Yeah. Any closing remarks here for you, Team Noodle?
No, I had a lot of fun. It was great chatting with you, Tiny Jesus. Thank you so much, Cameron and Firehawk, for producing and observing for us. And thank you guys in the chat for putting up with my power outage and cheering on the people in the server, because I'm sure they had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, all right. And Valve are cowards for not matting Train back in. I will say that. I miss Train.
Sure, Train and Cobble, 2028.
Yeah. Cobble, Train. All right. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Love you.
This live stream is sponsored by SCL, an all-in-one CS2 training platform with a practice server, 2D viewer, and unique training modes like defense mode. Defend sites against bot executes that get harder every round. And trade fire, a pre-fire mode where enemies actually try to trade you. You can run every mode in co-op and track your progress and stats across all your training. Plus, you get an advanced 2D demo viewer. Use code Crossfire40 for 40% off your first month. That's under $3.